Evening everybody, tonight's class is going to be a warm-up of 10 reps down to 1 of Earth squats, 1 rep up to 10 of down-ups. Put a 4-minute cap on that, guys, so if you don't get it done in 4 minutes, draw it to an end. Should be a good pulse raise to get you nice, get you loose, get you supple, get you ready for the rest of this stuff that we're going to do. So with your Earth squats, it's a traditional Earth squat. As you know, what we're looking for there is feet slightly wider than shoulder width apart, squatting down, keeping the chest up, getting the bum lower than the knees, okay? With your down ups, it's getting all your body on the ground, chest, hips, knees, toes, popping up to stand up straight, getting them hips through. So you'll do 10 Earth squats, 1 down up, 9 Earth squats, 2 down ups, and that's the way it'll go. You'll work down Earth squats, up down ups. Then with the strength, we're going to do some bent over rows supersetted with some front rack lunges. So with the bent over row, you're going to do 6 sets of 10. Well, essentially though, you're going to do 6 sets of 10, 5 on each side. So 1, 2, up to 5. Switch it over on the other side. I'll demo all these moves for you in a minute. You're going to superset them with 6 times 6. So every time you do a set of 10 bent over rows, you're going to do a set of 6 front rack lunges. Okay, so I'll demo them for you now. So in the warm-up, guys, with your squat, you're keeping the chest high, feet slightly wider than shoulder width apart, getting nice and low, keeping the chest up, feet flat on the floor, fighting to keep them heels down, chest high, hitting depth with the down up, all the body onto the ground, and standing up in one movement. So, with the bent over row, guys, if you've got some equipment to lean on, that's great. If you've got something that you can lean on, you can do it in the, so maybe your settee, I don't know, maybe one of the steps of your stairs. What you're looking for is to tabletop your back, so you could imagine eating your dinner off your back. This foot on the floor bent, knee bent on here, hand, and then it's, this should be dangling straight below your shoulder, so you're not coming out here. You're coming straight in, elbow nice and tight past the lat, squeezing it in, controlled on the eccentric. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, switch it over, do another 5 on the other side. Then you're going to superset that with some front rack lunges. Now, you can hold the weight in a few ways for this one. You can gobble it, which is holding it in this position. You can front rack it, so maybe like this or like this. Alternatively, you can hold it to your side. If you're holding it to your side, I would encourage you to do 3 on one side, 3 on the other, okay, swapping the weight over. If you're going to have it in the goblet or on here, you're going to do your 10 bent over rows into 6 lunges. 1, 2, with the lunge, hitting the floor with the back knee, staying tall with the chest, keeping this knee, if we can, behind the toes. Let's not go too far over on that. So all the weight's coming through essentially, and you're losing centre of balance. So from here, standing it up. 6 sets of 10, 5 each side. After each set of 10 are bent over rows, you're going to do 6 front rack lunges. You're going to do 6 sets of each exercise. Then, fight gone bad style. So basically here, guys, what you've got is 4 5-minute rounds. 4 5-minute rounds where you spend 1 minute on each movement. Minute 5 is a rest minute. You do that 4 times. Minute on this, minute on this, minute on this, minute on this, rest. The goal here is to get as many reps as you can on each movement all the way through. So if you get on here, you get 30 dumbbell clean and jerk in your first minute. 31 is your first Earth squat, so on and so forth. Your target is, if you say get 80, 90 in this first round reps, you've got to maintain that score in round 2, 3, 4, or even better it. The idea of it is to chase that fresh score, okay? So pushing yourself, pushing your thresholds, getting your heart rate up there, being active, being able to work with your heart rate up there, up at around sort of 85 up to 95%. It is tough, so it's 4 minutes work, minute rest. You've got dumbbell clean and jerk, Earth squats, exactly what you did in the warm-up. Kettlebell swings, if you've not got a kettlebell, dumbbell hang power snatch. 4 is a burpee deadlift, and I'll demo them movements for you now. So your first movement, folks, is dumbbell clean and jerk. Always going to go from the floor with the dumbbell clean, knee slightly bent, bum back, chest high, arm extended so your arms should be fully locked out. So you're not going too low, so your arms bent. Fighting to keep that chest up, so this arm should be locked out as you pick that dumbbell up. Then it's a deadlift, a pull, catching it, and then it's a jerk. So it's push and a press. Now if you want to jerk it properly, it's dip, drive, dip. If you just want to push press, that's fine on that one. Then you've got air squats, so like I said before, same as you did, feet slightly wider than hip width apart. Down we go, feet flat on the floor, chest high. Then we've got kettlebell swings. We're going to do American kettlebell swings, so if you've got a kettlebell, keeping them knees slightly bent, coming back, with the hip bum back, popping through. The idea of a kettlebell swing, guys, is hip drive. Yeah, hip drive as it comes, fully extend overhead. Hip drive, hip pop, so pop your hip, bang. Get that momentum from your hips, not just your arms and your shoulders. If you're going to do a hang snatch, so from here, you're going to go from the hang position, knees bent, bum slightly back, and in one movement, it's a pull and a straight overhead. If you want to change over, okay, and then to finish, minute 4 will be a burpee with a deadlift. Boom, with that deadlift, again, similar to how you pick your clean up, knees slightly bent, bum back, chest up, using them glutes and hamstrings to pick that weight up. Then down, back into your burpee. Make sure you're nice and control with that deadlift. Brilliant. Minute 5 is a rest minute. You go through that 5 times, chasing the reps that you got in your first minute. Awesome, folks. Well done for logging in, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.